Welcome to Tarmac to Single Track. Today we're going to be viewing the start of the trip several friends and I made to the Peace Trail in Arizona. We're getting ready to go into the Waterfall, or the Secret Canyon, and it's a pretty neat and tight trip to go where we're going. The trip started out about a year ago. We've been planning it, myself and another friend of mine, Milo, for about 9 months. A friend of ours wanted to join, so we had to come up with a third UTV for a week for him. So we managed to get things straightened out, and here we are. He is in my UTV, which is in front of you, and we are slowly going down Secret Canyon, or Waterfall Canyon. Interestingly enough, our whole time there was very, very mild in Arizona. The week before, it was 107. Almost every morning we were there for approximately 3.5 weeks. I had to put a shirt on to keep warm riding the trails and the streets. Back to the canyon, though, the waterfall. My friend and I, when we got there, took a walk back and actually viewed the waterfall area. Now, when it rains in the wet season, I'm sure it's running pretty quickly. There was, however, a bit of water there still. So we walked 200 or 300 yards back, about as far as you can, well, not as far as you can go, as far as we wanted to go. It was starting to get pretty rough, so we held off there. Now, the three of us are running intercom systems. AZPT is the intercom system, and it keeps us in comms, and it's even pretty good around the corners. As you can see, there was a group coming out, so we moved off to the side, which is the proper etiquette, and they let us know how many people were behind them, and we let them know how many people were behind us. And we're off again. These were about the only people we met on the trail. Very, very few other UTVers. Altogether, we probably didn't see a dozen people on the trail. As you see, it's getting a little bit tighter in here. It's the bottom, or the consistency of the ground is gravelly, loose gravelly, fairly large size, not quite railroad grade. It does get very tight. I rolled into, right there, I just rolled into low gear and probably four-wheel drive, so I could float the tires up on top of the gravel and make it a little bit easier to run. This was a side trip that we took after we arrived at our first destination. We left Lake Havasu and went to Bullhead City. And this is a ride off of Bullhead City. We planned a lot of rest days, because being from the Midwest and not knowing how well we would take to riding longer distances over whatever kind of trails were there, we planned a lot of off time in between, so we could recover and do any work if necessary, or maintenance if necessary, on our machines. For the 2 CF motos, we took extra air filters, which was a very good idea, because halfway through the trip, We pulled them out and they were dirty. In fact, Milo has a 24 CF Moto 950 Sport, and he was having a little bit of performance issues on acceleration due to that. So if you're going to go on this long trip, anything less than a week, don't worry about it. Anything over a week or 10 days, you might want to take a spare. All right, I think we're coming to the end of this section of the video. Well, what we're going to do is now move this to the end. This is the end of that run. Since I've got the camera, I'm going in front, and we're going to get some video of the ride out of this.
Soundstripe. 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 Soundstripe.
As you can see, this is pretty tight quarters here. Got to go a little bit slow to get out, but it was a very, very interesting ride. You really don't want to be caught in here if it's raining or it's been raining upstream, because it is going to be water flowing like mad, and you can see some of the areas when you stop that's a foot to 18 inches high on the walls where the water has been recently in the last few years. So very nice run, very nice ride. I'm glad I got to be in front for a little while, and I didn't have to eat dust this time around. Normally I ride at the back and I get stuck with the dust, but hey, that's okay. I'm at the back. I enjoy riding at the back and not having to make sure we're on the right track with the GPS. And you can tell water's here. You see trees occasionally. You see shrubs. Again, it was a good ride, a nice smooth ride. We are probably not far from being out of Waterfall or Secret Canyon, whichever one you want to call it. I don't know what the name is. I hope you've enjoyed this section of the ride. There's going to be more videos coming. A few things I'd like to tell you. We're Midwesterners. So we had really no idea of what to expect when we come into a place like this. What terrain, how rough it would be, what kind of mileage our machines would be getting. So this was a good first run to give us some information to set the standard for the rest of the trip. Todd run this specific portion of the trip out now, and he did a good job on it as usual. So more videos are going to be coming. We're out of it now. We're down into the riverbed. As you see, I'm getting ready to pull over and let some other people go in front. So we're going to end this video for now and catch you guys on the next video.